You're watching Horror News Network. Hey, it's Stephanie Shamlin-Gray here for Horror News Network, and I'm here with Terri Lubaroff from Legion M. How you doing here at the San Diego Comic-Con?
I'm great. We're so excited to be here this year. We level up every year we come. This is our 4th Comic-Con, which is really incredible. Now that I think about that, Legion M has been around for, long enough to be at 4 Comic-Cons. And this one is different for us because we have a panel about Legion M, which we had earlier today, which was completely standing room only, which was amazing.
Cool.
We have another panel tonight for the first movie that we're distributing ever, which I'm sure we're going to talk about, I hope. And then we also are investors in Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, and they have a big Hall H panel on Saturday night, and it's just going to be bonkers.
Awesome. So let's talk about that movie. That's Memory and Origin of Aliens?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So what's unique about Legion M is that we're a fan-owned company. So what that means is that fans can buy stock in the company and be a part of the entertainment they love. But what's different about Legion M from other companies is that we want our fans to participate in our process. So whether it's creatively or helping us choose the movies that we're going to get involved in, we develop platforms to allow them to give us their voice and tell us what they're most interested in. And for Memory, we launched this platform called Scout, which we did in Sundance in 2019. And we put all of the movies that were at Sundance into the Scout platform. And most of them don't even have trailers. They have like a cast list and a log line and maybe a still photograph. So it's hard to kind of judge. It's very much judging a book by its cover, but with the wisdom of the crowd, the cream really rises to the top.
Okay.
So we put all of the movies in Sundance into our Scout platform, and then we asked our members to vote on which movies they wanted us to concentrate on, because we went with the intention of buying a movie for distribution.
Okay.
So it really was our fans and our members who told us what they wanted to see. And by the end of Sundance, we had 40-some thousand votes. And they said they were interested in this little documentary called Memory, the Origins of Alien. And Alexander O. Philippe is the director. People might know him from, he did 7852, which is my all-time favorite documentary. It's all about the psycho shower scene.
Oh.
And it's brilliant. If you haven't seen it, it's so good. And he's very much into talking about the culture and the mythology behind films. And Memory was no different. It's just a masterpiece. So when our fans told us go after that one, we did, and we were lucky enough that the filmmaker liked us too. So that was our movie we bought out of Sundance.
That's fantastic to hear. And another horror movie that comes to mind is Mandy. That was something that was just a huge hit, just out of nowhere. Everybody's talking about Mandy. Can you tell us a little bit about Mandy?
Sure. Well, Mandy, Panos Cosmatos directed Mandy, starring Nicolas Cage. Yes. And it is a very bonkers, bananas, avant-garde, crazy movie. And again, it's one of those movies that people didn't know what to expect out of it. We premiered it at Sundance, and we spent 9 months after Sundance kind of nurturing the fan base. We brought it to Comic-Con. Like a movie like that, you wouldn't expect to see at Comic-Con, but we did this big fan lounge. It was so much fun because we had a lot of windows in the lounge, and the movie's very red, and the main character's name is Red. So we put red window cling on all of the windows, so when you walked into the lounge, it was like walking into this red nightmare. And we did stuff like that for 9 months and just kind of nurtured the fan base and gave them a chance to get a peek behind the curtain and feel like they had involvement in the success of the film. And when it opened very well.
Yes.
But that's, due in large part to the fact that it's a great movie. Panos delivered an amazing film.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So do you have any other horror projects coming up?
So we don't have anything we can announce quite yet.
Okay.
Horror is one of my all-time favorite genres.
Okay.
And I will say we're always looking for the next great horror project.
Oh, good to hear, good to hear. Now, I know you got something else coming on, and us women are going to really like that. It's Western, The Girl with No Name.
Yeah, we're actually calling it an action movie. It happens to be set in the Old West.
Okay.
It's called Girl with No Name. It's an homage to the old spaghetti westerns. And the main character is a girl, literally a girl, who is kind of a modern day woman, but in the Old West. So she's not brought up with the morals that were put on women back then. So when she has a chance to kind of branch out on her own and spread her wings, it's a very different kind of heroine than we've seen before. So we're developing the feature film on that, and Tanya Wexler is directing. She did Hysteria and Buffaloed, which is going to come out soon. She's an amazing director, and her producing partner, Laura Ivy, is producing with Legion M. And what's unique about this is, you know, it was an award-winning screenplay, and we thought that it would be really great to bring an audience to it early. So we developed a comic book. And it's a one-off comic book, and we put together an all-female artist team.
Perfect. I love it.
From all over the world, and it's amazing. It's just, I'm so proud of it. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be out probably in the next month. But we had no idea what to expect, and we didn't know if people would spark to it as much as we did, and we put it on Kickstarter, which is the #4 distributor of comic books right now. If you look at it as a distributor, because they're financing. We put it on Kickstarter, and we thought, oh, if we get like $6,000 worth of sales, that would be amazing, because we had no idea what to expect. And we sold over $125,000 of comic books and merch related to it, and then another $10,000 after that. Like, it was way exceeded our expectations. So it just kind of shows us what the power of the crowd can do.
Yeah.
So finding that next great horror movie we can sink our teeth into for something like that would be just amazing.
That sounds fantastic. Well, thank you so much for talking to us today, and good luck with all your future projects that you have, Terri.
Thank you so much. Have fun at Comic-Con.
Thank you. Thank you for watching Horror News Network.